Ladies and gentlemen, it was been right in front of us the entire time. The whole character is a giant lie. What am I talking about? Dick Masterson of The Dick Show. And this is coming from a former fan. I never been to a road rage, never spent a dime on Patreon. I would listen to the show religiously. I kind of liked the chauvinistic character. I thought it was kind of cool. The alpha male persona. But it was just a giant lie. A giant lie. Months ago, we found out about how sad and pathetic Dick cried. Dick cried and sobbed over a girl that left his little pretend Harlem. His little pretend Harlem. Why? Why? Crying like that, crying like pathetic little simp. Then we find out that he's defending Lolly. Then we find out that he was pegged by 80s girl. Then we find out that he's a furry. He's a furry that likes to hang out with dudes in a sexual way. Juju the clown likes to suck on dudes' udders for sustenance. This is true. This is not fake news. But there's something else. It's been right in front of us for a while now. You see, do you ever recall when Dick talked about Desmond is amazing? I almost forgot about this. I must have just ignored this part. Not thought anything of it. Like, oh, he's just playing an act. He doesn't really believe this. He doesn't really believe this stuff. But he does, apparently. Here we go. By the way, thanks for T-Clips. Thanks to T-Clips for making this nice and clippy.
And hello, dickheads. This is the Facebook group news for the last couple days. First, a quick follow-up to last week's story. Spandex filler Jake Brown did continue to talk to his female friend. However, it was awkward after the shitsident, and they eventually drifted apart. Next up, an article regarding a 10-year-old boy performing on stage at an adult gay bar has stirred up a heated...
A 10-year-old boy performing on stage, on a stripper stage, on a stage meant for grown-ass adults to do what they want, to perform in a sexualized way for people's entertainment, for people to get off to. A boy, a little boy. I'd be outraged if it was a little girl. The fact that there's a child on the stage. A child on the stage. The same stage where grown-ass men will gyrate, barely naked. Almost naked, barely clothed. Maybe even nude at times. But dollar bills are going to sweaty G-strings. A child was on that stage. LARPing. Emulating the sort of performances that the adults would do. And what were the adults doing? Giving that kid money. Putting the money in the clothes. Throwing the money on, showering him with bills. How that kid was not removed from his parents, I don't understand. That kid would be better off at a foster home. And I 100% believe that. I believe that. Dick, on the other hand, compares it to Little League football. How in the world he makes that comparison? I don't understand. I don't know. Dick's mind must have been fucked for a long time.
Debate when Chris Ford advocated for the child's right to perform so long as his parents consent and are present, and that tipping drag queens is normal. Multiple dickheads slammed him for condoning what they believe to be child abuse and the over-sexualization of a
Over-sexualization, yes. And child abuse. Fully agree, 100%.
minor.
Lock those parents up. Take that kid out. Put him in a safe home.
While he argues it isn't sexual at all because the boy's performance is not meant to sexually provoke men.
Then why is it at a gay strip club? Why is that a strip club, period? Why? Why is this little boy emulating what these nasty, degenerate adults do? Why?
And he was wearing pants. After I was tagged, I could no longer see Chris Ford's comments because, in an attempt to stay out of the news, he blocked me and the other dickheads he was arguing with. How'd that work
And here comes Dick's poor take. Are you ready?
out for you, pussy?
Oh God.
All right. Wait a minute. Did you see that?
No,
The
I
little
haven't
kid-
seen it.
The kid drag queen? Hold
No,
on, let me
like-
see that.
I don't even need to analyze it. I don't like it.
There you have Sean given the right take. The right take. But one thing about Sean is a simp for Dex. There's times where Sean will go hard against Dex when it comes to like mental illness, but anymore it seems like Sean just sort of like he toes the line too.
Yeah.
I know there's the whole. I think I don't know. I don't want to over intellectualize it
yeah.
necessarily. It just seems like something's wrong to me.
It does.
And that's kind of
feels like something's wrong.
When you think Dick is going on the right way, on the right path, but no. Watch what happens. Watch what happens.
for me. That's kind of as much as I need on that one.
You know what? I had this weird feeling that, like, as much as it seems wrong, that I don't need to be involved in every little thing everybody does.
Right.
Like, all right. Well,
So they don't want to be involved. They don't want to be involved. He wants to just let it go. He doesn't want to comment on it because it's weird, but does it bother him? What? Let's see.
well, yeah, we're only going to get to the future by experimenting with this shit. So you're going to have to break a few kids.
People
We're only going to get to the future by experimenting with this shit? What kind of future does Dax Herrera want? What kind of future does Dax Herrera want? Does Dick Masterson want a future where kids are dancing on stage? Seems like he does. It seems like he does. Play that back. What did he just say? Dick is not that alpha. He far from it. Far from it. And Dick is a pedo apologist. That's 100% sure. I'm certain on that. I'm certain on that.
are
That's
gonna
how
do.
he-
People are gonna do fucked up shit. It's
Yeah.
To kids? To kids, people are going to do fucked up shit. You mean like when they get drunk? And you go too far or you do something that you regret? You wake up injured or something? That's on you because you're an adult. But to kids? Come on now.
I guess it's also not my responsibility to get outraged over everything.
Yeah.
But that's what y'all do on the Dick Show. You get outraged about every... That is the theme of the goddamn show. To be enraged about everything. It's in every episode. What makes you a rage? What makes you a rage? To the point to where y'all guys rage about stupid shit. Y'all don't want to rage about this? If you're still a fan of the Dick Show, you need to stop. Look, you do you, okay? If you still want to be a fan, that's fine. Let me tell you, man, it's not an act. It's not an act. The guy's an absolute fucking idiot and a pedo apologist. He definitely is. He 100% is. Listen to his fucking takes. Listen to it. Listen to what he says, and you go, "Oh, it's just an act. He's just doing something weird with this. I'll let it go." That cognitive dissonance. Like you have to just. There's a reason why you have that. There's a reason why you're experiencing that. It's your brain letting you know that something's not right. Something's not computing right. Doesn't make sense. Stop going through mental gymnastics. Stop making excuses. Stop giving him the benefit of the doubt. And wake up. This is coming from a former dickhead.
The paper has put in front of me, but God,
Yeah,
it it seems I wouldn't want to participate in it.
No,
I don't know if I could point to exactly what's fucked up about it.
You can't point to what's fucked up about it. Dick Masterson can't point to what's fucked up about it. What is that? I really don't need to say anything more. I can just let this play.
Like you're fucking with the kid's gender identity, kind of?
It's
But
a little-
what's
Kind of.
wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? There's so much I could break down on this. There's a lot wrong with that. There's a lot wrong with that. And there's doctors, I'll let you know, doctors that are willing to speak out with truth and let them let you know about what happens when you put them on hormone blockers, puberty blockers and stuff. It has, they'll say, oh, there's no big effect. It's reversible. There's not enough studies to show that it is. In fact, there's studies showing that it's not reversible, which would make sense. Because if you stop puberty, if you delay puberty, you're fucking up development.
A little I know it when I see it type of thing.
Yeah, that's a bad rule.
What's
I know
that?
it when I see it.
I know it when I see it. That's a bad rule. Listen to Dax. Listen to him. What a fucking idiot. There's some things where you can say that. There's some things that you can.
I don't know if that's a good rule.
I mean,
That's the sort of argument. I don't know if that's a good rule. That's the sort of argument that lets stuff like pedophilia through. That's the sort of argument that lets stuff like, I don't know, degenerate like furry shit through or fucking animals through. Okay? Like donkey shows and shit like that. Dax Herrera is all about taking a shit ton of drugs and doing degenerate stuff. That's what he's about. He's not about being alpha. He's about being a degenerate piece of Hollywood trash. That is Dick Masterson. That is Dick Masterson.
only personally.
Only personally, sure. I'm pulling it up right here. Get out of here.
People don't think of drag as an art form that kids can do. You know, you're 10 and you're a drag artist. You call it drag kid.
Yeah, because I feel like the term drag queen is more of an adult term.
It's like a little kid.
Yeah, it's 10, I
My
think.
newest husband is amazing. I see myself an LGBTQ activist.
Wait.
That kid can barely even pronounce the stuff that he's talking about. Come on now. Come on. You know he's been coached. You know oh, God. He's 10. He should be playing like Nintendo or Roblox or something. He's 10. Not dancing for the entertainment of grown men. Not dancing on a strip club stage for grown men. If you don't understand what the problem is there, let me tell you this. If you are a father and you have a daughter and she's 10 years old, how would you feel about your daughter dancing on a strip club stage for the enjoyment of a random strange men, any men, and them giving her dollars? You look on the stage, you realize at that moment you just raised a stripper. And how do you feel about that? Is that really what you want? Do you really want to be another dad that raised a stripper? Do you really want that? No. You don't want that at all. That's a mistake. All right. Look, the clip is pretty long, but I think we got the gist of this, man. Dax Herrera is a total freaking fraud. He's a total freaking fraud. He really is. The Dick is not an alpha. He's a fucking beta. He cries like Maddox when 80s girl leaves him, but he cries so that she comes back. Cries so pathetically on a security camera. Oh, God, so embarrassing. He mocks Maddox for being a simp, and Maddox is all the way. But Dick is what Maddox is. It's embarrassing. Anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section what you think about this. And wake up, guys. Wake up.